Big moves are happening behind the scenes at FC Barcelona. Sporting director Deco has just met with Nico Williams' agent in a crucial step toward sealing a summer transfer. Meanwhile, Ronald Araujo's future is under review with a major decision looming, and goalkeeper Joan Garcia has finally broken his silence after returning from vacation, possibly confirming a move to Camp Nou. Stay tuned as we break down the latest insider reports, transfer updates, and what it all means for Barca's big plans under Hansi Flick. Barely into mid-June, FC Barcelona already find themselves at the center of one of the summer's biggest transfer sagas. Although some within the club were keen to avoid a repeat of last summer's relentless speculation around Nico Williams, there is recognition that few opportunities arise to sign players of such caliber, especially ones so determined to join Barca. Having failed to sign him last summer, the Blaugrana seemed to have moved on from the athletic club winger. But the player himself is desperate to move the happen and as such, prompted a meeting between his agent and Barcelona director Deco last week. New details have emerged from Sport about the recent meeting between Deco and Nico Williams' agent, Felix Tinta. According to the report, the two met last Friday for a 90-minute discussion at a Barcelona hotel. The meeting was initiated earlier that week on Monday, when Tinta contacted Deco to schedule a sit-down. However, due to Deco's busy schedule, mainly focused on finalizing Joan Garcia's transfer, the meeting was pushed back a few days. Once that deal was completed, the meeting was set for Friday afternoon in a private room at a Barcelona hotel to ensure confidentiality and avoid the very media attention that eventually followed. The tone of this year's meeting was very different from the tense discussions held last summer. This time, there was openness and clarity from all parties, and the players' desire to join Hansi Flick's team was made clear. Meeting well received at Barcelona. The meeting was well received by club executives, many of whom were previously skeptical due to what happened the previous summer. Unlike last year, when the player demanded registration guarantees and did not wait for Barcelona, Nico has now instructed his agent to prioritize Barca's offer over all others despite the club's financial limitations. Sources at the club acknowledged that, although they had repeatedly stated that the Nico case was closed, they appreciated the player's bold step forward and his open expression of intent to join the club. Adding fuel to the excitement, Lamine Yamal posted a photo with Nico Williams celebrating a goal just minutes after news of the meeting broke. Even club executives, including club president Joan Laporta, who was unaware of the meeting, were positively surprised by it. Although Luis Diaz had long been Deco's preferred option for the left wing, the meeting with Tinta has completely shifted the internal dynamics, with Nico now seen as the priority. What remains now is the most difficult part: complying with the financial fair play rules and securing the funds to pay the €62 million clause, including inflation adjustment. With Barcelona chasing Nico Williams, talks of a big money departure are heating up, and Ronald Araujo's name keeps coming up. As his release clause is set to drop to just €65 million in July, Deco has reportedly made a decision on the defender's future amid growing pressure to make a major sale. However, it's now said that Araujo won't go as he is being protected by Deco, according to AS. Barcelona's sporting director feels Araujo is a different kind of center-back, one who can provide many solutions for Hansi Flick's team, and therefore a player to keep hold of. Araujo has also said he wants to stay at Barcelona, after penning a new deal until 2031, but he may have a decision to make if interest does appear. The defender's decision to lower his release clause may well attract admirers next month and potentially give him a difficult decision to make on his future. Joan Garcia speaks out for the first time after his vacation, just as his potential move to Barcelona gains momentum. Joan Garcia is all set to join FC Barcelona from local rivals RCD Espanyol. The 24-year-old goalkeeper is all set to be the La Liga champions' new starter, and his transfer is close to being made official imminently. After a brief vacation in the Azores, the Espanyol player landed at Josep Tarradella's Barcelona, El Prat airport earlier today. Upon his arrival, Garcia interacted with a reporter from Gigantes, ahead of his imminent move to Barcelona. "I'm already home," he told them, smiling. "Happy to be back from holiday. I had a great time. Now I'm here at home," Garcia added. When asked if news about his future and the transfer to Barcelona would break soon, he laughed it off and said, "Well, take care." Joan Garcia was spotted arriving discreetly, wearing sunglasses and a baseball cap, as his transfer to Barcelona nears completion. The move is practically sealed. Barcelona already paid his €25 million release clause, plus an inflation adjustment, totaling €26.34 million. La Liga confirmed the transaction to Espanyol this past Monday, making Garcia's switch to Camp Nou just a matter of time. Espanyol, in turn, confirmed receipt via a statement issued by Rastar Group, the club's majority shareholder. La Liga has also informed Barça, but the official announcement has been delayed due to final administrative steps. Garcia is set to sign a 6-year contract with Barça, tying him to the club until June 2031. And that's the latest from Camp Nou. With Deco pushing hard for Nico Williams, Barcelona weighing up a massive decision on Araujo, and Joan Garcia looking ready to join the revolution, this summer is heating up fast. What do you think? Should Barça go all in on Nico? Should Araujo be sold to fund new signings? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a Barça update. Visca Barça. Barcelona transfer breaking news. Barcelona are turning up the heat in the summer market. The Catalan Giants have reportedly reached a preliminary agreement with Nico Williams, bringing them one step closer to landing the Spanish winger. Meanwhile, Fermín López takes to social media to back his teammate, showing strong unity within the squad ahead of a big season under Hansi Flick. And that's not all. Barça are now making serious progress in talks to sign a top 23-year-old fullback from Ligue 1, adding even more depth and quality to the squad. Let's break it all down rumor by rumor with all the latest inside info. According to an exclusive report from Foot Mercado, Barcelona have reached a preliminary agreement with Nico Williams, 22, with the athletic club winger expected to sign a contract that will keep him in Catalonia for the next 6 years. According to reports from France, Nico Williams could be set to earn around €12 million per season if his transfer to Barcelona is finalized. The deal is edging closer, but Barça still need to reach an agreement with Athletic Club, who are standing firm on his €60 million release clause. The 22-year-old winger, a former target for PSG, Arsenal and Bayern Munich, is now focused on staying in Spain, with a strong desire to wear the Blaugrana shirt. If the move goes through, Williams will reunite with Euro 2024 teammate and breakout star Lamine Yamal, 17, to form one of the most exciting attacking duos in Europe. Barcelona are aiming to build on a remarkable campaign where they won La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League semi-finals, only falling to eventual runners-up Inter Milan. With Hansi Flick at the helm and new stars on the horizon, the project looks brighter than ever at Camp Nou. Barcelona have reportedly reached a pre-agreement with Nico Williams over a summer transfer to the Catalan Giants. Talk of a Barça move for Williams has ramped up since it was revealed last week the Spain star's agent met with Deco for talks. It's since been claimed that President Joan Laporta has now approved the transfer, after being impressed by the gesture, and the latest update is even more optimistic. Reporter Santi Auna has posted on X that a pre-agreement on a contract until 2031 with Williams has now been reached. The Spain star will earn €12 million gross per season. Barcelona will need to pay the sum in one go, which may prove problematic, if they are to achieve their ambition and land the athletic club forward this summer. Fermín López has publicly shown his backing for a Barcelona teammate by sharing a supportive message on social media, highlighting the strong bond and solidarity within the squad as they prepare for a big season ahead. Barcelona star Fermín López late on Monday made use of the opportunity to show some support for a fellow member of Hansi Flick's ranks. Barca's star-studded squad is of course currently enjoying a well-earned vacation. Fresh off clinching a domestic treble in 2024-25, and without a role to play at the FIFA Club World Cup, the Blaugrana have spread across the globe to recharge their batteries for next season. One such player comes in the form of Fermín López, who was also called up to Spain's squad for the recently completed Nations League. The 22-year-old has actually taken his place center stage in the media chatter in Catalonia's capital over the last 24 hours, after word was forthcoming that Fermín recently rejected a transfer approach on the part of Bayern Munich. And as alluded to above, late on Monday, the midfield starlet piqued the attentions of those of a Barcelona persuasion once more. This comes after Fermín took to his official Instagram account to unveil a photo of himself donning a Brazil jersey featuring the name of Blaugrana teammate Rafinha. Barcelona making moves early ahead of 2025 summer window. FC Barcelona aren't waiting around this summer. According to fresh reports, the club is making significant progress in negotiations to sign a 23-year-old fullback from Ligue 1, aiming to reinforce the defensive line ahead of next season. While the player's name hasn't been officially revealed, talks are said to be going well and moving toward a positive outcome. At the same time, Barça are wrapping up another key addition, Spanish goalkeeper Joan Garcia. The Catalans have already activated his release clause, putting them on the verge of officially completing the deal. Now, the Blaugranes would look to bring in a left winger to further strengthen their already excellent attack. As things stand, Marcus Rashford, Luis Diaz, and Nico Williams are the players most strongly linked with them for this purpose. Barcelona making rapid progress in negotiations for Van der Sar. Meanwhile, a report from Mundo Deportivo claims that Barcelona are also making progress in the negotiations to sign the 23-year-old Brazilian fullback Van der Sar. The Brazilian defender has a contract with the League One side Monaco till 2028, but the Catalans have intensified their talks with the Principality club for him. They believe the player himself would be keen to play for a club of Barcelona's stature, but they also know that the viability of such a transfer would depend mainly on La Liga's approval for more signings for the next season. The Brazilian can be a good addition to Hansi Flick's squad. There have been reports for quite some time that Van der Sar is a fullback available in the market that the Blaugranes like for his quality. Last season he was a regular starter at Monaco, and scored 2 goals and provided 5 assists. For now, it remains to be seen whether Barcelona will actually get the defender, as their main priorities for this summer were the signing of a goalkeeper and a left winger. They already have Gerard Martin and Eric Garcia as replacements for their starting fullbacks, and are also facing financial fair play problems, and until they solve these problems, their options of getting new players from the market are quite limited. And that's a wrap on today's explosive transfer developments from Camp Nou. With Nico Williams edging closer to a move, Fermin Lopez showing leadership and loyalty, and Barcelona advancing for a League One fullback, the club is making all the right moves to bounce back stronger next season. If these deals go through, Hansi Flick will have a refreshed and dangerous squad ready to compete on all fronts. What do you think about Nico's potential arrival? And who do you think the League One fullback might be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for daily Barca updates you won't find anywhere else.